Good morning, Deify here, and welcome back to Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements, 16 more kids, one more Steam friend. You know how it is. It's not changing anytime soon. We have good news from Velma, but what about Ellie? Jasper and I have decided it would be mutually beneficial to split up. There were a few things I liked about Jasper, mainly his attraction to baking biscuits, but his outlandish attraction to immaculate tailoring was more than I could cope with. Probably told a small number of lies, but I do not think it made any difference. I am quite upset about it, but I will recover in time. Yes, I'm sure you will, Ellie. I believe in you, and I'm always here. But Velma Dishkinsky, okay, that's pretty good. Priscilla and I are still in a relationship and are married now. We both enjoy meditating together. Union is so total that I can easily abide her infatuation with bragging. The most pleasing thing is that I was completely honest with her. We are ecstatic with everything. We shall perform an experiment in your honor. We have sent a gift as a token of our appreciation. Okay, well, it was one step away, but we got a USB gramophone out of it. I would have preferred babies, though. Alright, we get to start off easy with Cameron Bellberger, a one-star dock worker born on September 11th. He's a Virgo looking for a man. I have quite a number of friends who were born on the 11th of September, actually. I think, honestly, around 5. It is surprisingly one of my most populated friendship birthdays. I don't know what's so special about it, but just everyone seems to be born there. His interests include protein shakes. I know why. Oh, no, wait, no, it's September, not November. My bad. New Year's, babies! His interests include protein shakes, broadsheet newspapers, and recycling, and he loves hazel eyes and white hair. He's relaxed, methodical, introvert, traditional, and spicy. His bad habit is being a tightwad and his guilty pleasure is computer hacking. Let's try and find him true love. So, Daryl Babborn seems like an alright match. He's a one-star chip shop worker and a Leo, so I'm like meh there, and they have 2 ticks of attraction. He likes filing systems, collecting antiques, and recycling. That seems alright, and we don't know anything else about him. I wonder if reading textbooks is a little geeky, perhaps, because then he might like computer hacking, but there's really only one way to find out, and that's to go on dates. And man, I am way out of frame. There we go, now we're better. So this has certainly been an interesting night. I got back to my dorm room about 20 minutes ago, and right as I got into my room, like this awful noise started coming from outside the window, and honestly, I think it might still be ongoing. It sounds like an animal is in a lot of pain, and I guess in the forest that can happen, but it has just been like this pained howling that is really hard to listen to. I overheard that some people in my dorm were going to try and find out what exactly it was, and honestly, I don't know if like deer make noise, but if a deer got hit by a car or something, it might sound something like that. These 2 are lining up alright. What a weird thing to talk about while I'm doing this, but, oh boy, was it Daryl? Daryl sounds right. Yeah, okay, we got it. But, it sounded like the noise is getting further away, so, you know, it can move, it sounds like, but oh my god, I've been listening to that for like 20 minutes, and that's actually a really painful thing to listen to, and I hope it's all good, but honestly, moreover, I kind of hope it just goes away somehow at this point. Some endings may be slightly quicker and maybe easier for it than others, which is like a terrible thing to say, but I'd rather not have it be in that much pain, because these are pretty horrifying cries, like honestly something out of like a horror movie or something. But let's think happier thoughts. Like, we just set these 2 up. That's good. Maybe they'll give me babies. Okay, we'll step it up a little bit with Adriana Melonly, a 2-star high priestess, and a Scorpio looking for a man. She's interested in making collages, pottery classes, and fairies, and she loves hazel eyes and blonde hair. She's active, carefree, introvert, traditional, and romantic. Her bad habit is being paranoid, and her guilty pleasure is, of course, ballroom dancing, and a hippie type. I haven't seen many hippies, but maybe this chainsaw juggler. Well, Engelbert Greenlee actually seems like he might be a decent match. Not perfect, but I'd like to see what happens. He's a 3-star fantasy author, and a Leo. They don't line up there at all, but there's no real attraction either, but he does like magic wands, which is interesting. And he likes, well, he's more glam. I thought maybe ballroom dancing would work out, but I'm going to try this anyways. Oh, it sounds like the sound is still going on. I hope it's alright. Although, honestly, it's probably not. But I needed to close my window because of that sound, otherwise I don't think I would ever possibly be able to record, and I kinda need to do that to make sure that I don't fall behind on my YouTube, which I'm trying my best to stay afloat with. It's working out pretty well. I can just only hope that, my workload stays about the same. It won't, I'm sure. It's gonna get a lot harder. Oh, why would you send them one in return? Don't you know what happens to pictures on the internet? They become memes. Every last one of them. Every picture on the internet is, in fact, a meme. So let's see, what did I do today? Today was an interesting day. I had all my classes again. Physics, still, I don't like physics. And I had my interactive narrative class, and that was alright. These two are not a good match, believe it or not. Interactive narrative was alright. I had got my first homework assignment for that class. Shouldn't be too difficult. Should only take like an hour or two to complete. Physics homework and my senior game design class are really the two that will require the most attention from me. But in my game design class, I finally got to give my pitch. I'm a couple days late because I didn't get to do it in my section. But it seemed like people seemed to like it. I can't really say for certain. Okay, first car was a real old banger. Turned out to be a rare class, and I sold it for loads of money. But I wasn't, there seemed to be a good reaction from the crowd. Like, the clapping actually seemed decent instead of like the typical, oh yeah, clap because they gave a presentation. And then I wasn't blindsided by any questions. That is always a good sign, is that nothing catches you off guard, because then it shows that you know your stuff a little bit better. By the way, that was the easiest phone number to remember ever, 566-555-4040. I love it. That's the best. That's the best. Alright, you're 2 stars. Let me answer this for you. No, don't go on a second date with him. Don't do it. Nothing good can come of it. Okay, how about George Butterwright, the 3-star TV producer, and a Libra? This is kinda line up there. They'll have 2 ticks of attraction when we give her white hair. He likes haute couture business deals and expensive shoes. I did that strictly because she likes ballroom dancing, although that may be more vintage, but I think chic people like it also. And, we don't know anything else about him, and, the standard, this is how we do it. We go on a date. Don't worry, client whose name I forgot. We'll find someone for you. You've only been with one man so far. Adriana, I knew that. Adriana. Don't be mad at me. I got it. And yeah, the compliments are coming great. Whoa, glam lumberjack much? I want something hot with fish and nothing too weird. I don't know if I can help you with that. Okay, fried herring. That sounds fine. Streckströming. Or steckt? I didn't see if there was an R there. I'm really bad at reading sometimes. An attractive server in the coffee shop winks at you. Do you blush and run away or spend all your money on coffee? Oh, of course you spend all your money on coffee, you stupid guy. Why can't you guys just line up on anything, just be happy and just blush and run away from everybody. Just literally see someone on the street, blush, and run. It surprisingly works better than the world famous bend and snap. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've never tried it. I don't really have the body figure necessary for the bend and snap. Plus, it totally only works on UPS delivery, guys, I'm sure. Why am I making Legally Blonde jokes? I don't know, but it's really, really good. Probably because I watched Mean Girls yesterday. We talked about watching Legally Blonde on a later date. Oh, okay, well, he looks like a stereotypical old man. I didn't really look at him very much, so I'm gonna hope that... Okay. He now looks like, he actually kind of looks like, or hairstyle, there we go. What's his name? Like, Carter, what's a McGollum from Family Guy? I don't know why, but he kind of reminds me of that dude. Lois's dad. That's all Carter Pewter Schmidt. I think that's their name. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm not that sure, but I'm decently sure. Would you rather have a potato peeler or a smartphone? Oh my god, even this guy doesn't want a new potato peeler. I honestly think that that's just a joke question where they're like, you will only ask this if, you know, your person is vintage and the other person is experimental, because I've never seen anyone say that they want a new potato peeler. But at least we did find out tradition just in time for us to, you know, start playing the pachinkos. Will it all work out? Oh man, I've been on a pachinko roll recently. He's got us covered, and it is in fact getting a bit late. But once again, take my advice, don't do it. Oh, well, that's good. She can take him or leave him. I'm just gonna be like, hey, wanna go again? Come on. Because we don't want those broken hearts. Broken hearts are no bueno. Honestly, I'm just going to set her up with James Eggfell if I can at all, because there are no good matches for her. He's the only hippie type. There are no chic or vintage types that will like her guilty pleasure. There's no one she's extremely attracted to. She just is kind of like, on everyone we have. So I'm just gonna try it. He likes beat poetry, paganism, and performance art, and we don't know anything about him. So please, please, please just work. So I just checked, some various social media sites for around campus, namely one that has I checked the Yak Yak, and people are saying that it is a coyote actually that was spotted in the sister college to mine. Like, they're all the colleges are in groups of 2, and so they say that there was a coyote that people were well, I'm not sure. This is me speculating because I've never heard a coyote make this noise just for funsies, so I'm assuming that people were like trying to catch it or something, which is a dumb thing to do. Don't ever do that. But it, like, maybe they like cornered it and it was like screaming for help or something. It was a pretty bad noise, but people are saying coyote and also a mountain lion spotting. I don't know what's going on tonight. Tonight the forest attacks. Wow, 8.2. How bad is that? That's pretty terrible. Don't call that great. I embarrass myself sometimes, but he likes our fragrance nonetheless. So, I'm glad. Okay, now can we talk? If I can get a 2 out of 3, I'd be happy setting these 2 up because, oh my gosh, we can't do that. Why would we be able to? That'd just be silly. It's not like I just want a stupid, decent match. Like, not even a good one. Just one where I'm like, you know what? You guys will probably not end up stalking each other. Yeah, we are a real hot tamale, and, of course, the chef. I always forget about this minigame. Actually, I never forget about it, but I still hate it, and every time it comes up, I'm like, ugh. It had a hint of extravagant opulence. It had a fabulously creamy moistness. It had the unabashed overtone of youthful exuberance. It had a sensationally sassy aftertaste. I've forgotten the order now. I think it was deliciously and utterly satisfying. It had a lusciously luxuriant texture and had a delectable underbelly of divine nectar. Oh, I did it. Oh my gosh, I thought I had it wrong. Like, every one that I clicked up, except the last one, of course, because I knew it was those 3. Oh, you know what? Sure, why not? Yeah, you want to get more serious? Yeah, I think I'm in love with you. Good for you too. I don't even care, but oh man, I thought I had it wrong, and I really did not want to have it wrong. Well, VIPs only. I guess we're starting with Andre Neuster. He's an A-list actor and a Libra looking for a woman. He's interested in cleaning the car, watching tennis, and stamp collecting. He has a preference for green eyes and blonde hair. He's relaxed, carefree, introvert, traditional, and romantic. His bad habit is leaving the lids off of all the things. His guilty pleasure is scantily clad heroines. Vintage. Let's see what we have for you. And it appears we have another instance of not having anybody good to set him up with. So I'm kind of going blind here, and we're just going to try some people to find out their traits. This is Saffron Waglow, the 2-star craft potter. She's a Virgo, born on the 15th of September. They'll have 2 ticks of attraction. She likes pottery, spellbooks, and animal rights, and we know nothing else about her. Obviously, these two are going to make the best of matches. There's no doubt about that in my mind. Saffron and Andre. They just have 2 very interesting names. Like, how can anything go wrong? Especially with white-haired Mario here. I want something hot with no meat, like Warrigal's green soup. Yeah, I've memorized the easy ones at the Australian restaurant. Okay, when watching TV, do you watch shows that are broadcast or watch on demand on a tablet? Gotta start the lying train off early, otherwise our VIP is going to be very importantly peed off. That was dumb. He gonna be mad, and let's not get him mad. I really don't want to deal with a mad Andre. He sounds like the kind of guy who would start a tiff in a Red Lobster. Okay, yeah, dinner's served. I know how this game works. I got this, and I also know that I really need some sleep. A friend is doing a sponsored skydive. Do you join in or an almost needy or give him a tenner? Okay, they lined up somewhere. She does just like chilling out, and oh boy. Now we have some interesting bowel movements here, so let's just hope that things go right, and of course they never do. We've been getting a lot of those like in the middle cards. It's just not doing so well. So that was, oh, she does not like the fact that it was him. So that's good. She's an introvert because he's an introvert. So everyone's an introvert, right? Yeah, okay. When you have to decorate a room, do you do it yourself the way you like it or organize a painting party? Of course, do it yourself the way you like it. Of course, of course. Of course, and our taxi's on its way, and we do have our smartphone. Let us take a selfie. She's smiling. Okay, you know what? We'll just take this nice, simple selfie. It wasn't a great date, so there's no need for us to, you know, worry about getting a perfect photo, because they would never be that happy anyways, but they're, unsatisfactory as a date. Oh, what a bummer. No. No, it's not, girl. I'm sorry, Saffron, you're just not right. So let's try Priscilla Easterny, the VIP angel investor. Oh boy, 2 VIPs, nothing can go wrong there. Am I right? She's a Taurus, they have 2 ticks of attraction. She likes zombie movies, smartphones, and discussing politics. And we just need to discover everything else about her as we go to a very difficult restaurant, such as, Indian. Indian sounds good. Indian sounds good. Yeah, definitely. Excitement levels are increasing. And Priscilla and Andre, Prisandre, Andrilla, on Comet, on Cupid, Andrilla, on Nilla Wafers. Good. Good cookies, am I right? Something hot with no meat. No, not cucumber as much as I want it to be, because that has to be cold. What a shame. It's like they don't know how my favorite foods work. Just give me something amazing and I'll eat it. When watching TV, do you prefer a nice period drama or saucy soap opera? Of course. Of course you like a saucy soap opera. Who doesn't? Spoilers. Andre. Andre doesn't. So why don't you try and cooperate a bit more? Man, I'm like falling asleep as I record. I'm going to crash right after this, and it will be amazing. Oh, definitely a saucy soap opera. Yeah, no, definitely not a saucy soap opera. He's trying to hide some things. Namely the fact that he's a dirty liar. I almost called him a cheater, and I'm like, no, he hasn't done any cheating. That's weird. So, painting party or nay? Oh, of course, just do it yourself the way you like it. And, ooh, our ex, and but she's spicy, so I guess that's alright. So we can say, that was my ex, I'm sorry, that's nice that you're still friendly. Yeah, we are both reasonable human beings, except she's crazy. Not a reasonable human being at all. Clean the house, do you clean thoroughly or just do the obvious? Clean thoroughly, good, yeah, definitely. No, trust me, you guys are a great couple. We're gonna have to reject this girl, otherwise we are going to get rejected ourselves. And that's not what we want. We want, you know, good dates, but this guy can't lie to save his own skin. So, we're probably not gonna get those. Oh, definitely clean thoroughly. No, definitely, yeah, liar, liar, pants on fire, I know. And now we are calling another number, 874-862-7872. 874-862-7872. I believe that's good. Yeah, we did super well. Oh, the voice crack in there. I wanted to go up to my my falsetto and then just hit a note that my throat just will not make. Okay, yeah, they do not. No criteria, none whatsoever. Yeah, she was thinking the same thing. This is not supposed to be pro wrestling. I know, Kitty. I got it. I know. I'm sorry. I'll fix it. Okay, maybe Evangelina Upshaw. She's new and seems kind of vintage. She's a 2-star dog groomer and a Capricorn, so they don't line up there. They really have no attraction, but she does like suspenders as well as limousines and making fancy hats. And I don't know what either of those last two have to do, but we're gonna try it anyways. I don't know why, but my body is very restless right now. Like, I cannot stop my legs from moving. I just keep shifting in my chair. I think it's partially because it's really hot in here since I closed the window to keep those coyote noises out. And we want something hot with fish. Okay, we can do that. There we go. Cod and mushroom sauce. Sounds good. Bring us some of that. Very amazing, I know. This is probably going to be my last date, whether it works or not, unless it's only second date worthy, because I need some sleep. Ballroom dancing, get stuck in here, tell them they're having a laugh. Oh, tell them they're having a laugh, of course. We do just like chilling out. Chilling out is always nice. That's pretty much what I'm doing 24/7. And tradition then, I guess. Let's talk about that. As far as games go, board games or video games? I see. So we're going to try and lie to her, because this guy is the best liar we know. It actually worked fine. It worked fine. Part of me is kind of like, maybe if you failed the lying, I can go to bed earlier. But look out, future. Here we come. Okay, what does she want? She is in fact relaxed, so we only need to worry about that. Spotted? Spotted cheese, 1 and 5. Spotted and cheese. Very, very good. What do you want? The 4th one. So cheese board. Yeah, we will require 1 ration of that. We do like cheese. Cheese is always good until you eat too much of it. Then I find cheese pretty darn repulsive. So as far as your car goes, do you do regular maintenance or drive it until it blows up? Regular maintenance. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm so happy. Oh, but he will pull the lie off, so we might get 1 more date. Hopefully with someone who is, you know, actually a decent match. Anya, hello. We would like our check, please, Anya. Yeah, I did remember what they looked like. I try. Sometimes. I occasionally try, every now and then. Oh, they're unsatisfactory as a date. Okay, so we didn't even get a second date. We just got 3 straight in a row, and Andre is out. Bye. Bye, buddy. I'm sorry. Well, I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to cut this episode off here, because honestly, I was working all day, and I am just plain exhausted. We didn't really do anything. I think we set up like 1 bad couple. And granted, my timing did kind of get thrown off with, like, you know, I had to, like, close my windows to drown out the coyote in the midst of it. I had to, I wanted to look up on Yak Yak what the noise actually was, and I think I got some decent answers, but it's probably going to clock in at a pretty short episode. I apologize for that. I'm trying to keep things up, but oh man, sometimes it is just way more difficult than I ever think. You think, oh, let's just sit down and play Kitty Powers for 40 minutes, but then I'm out working till like 12:30, 1 in the morning, and I come back and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to sit and play Kitty Powers for 40 minutes, and that's why, like, you know, these late at night ones, I'm always like out of energy because I'm just pulling a very, very tight work schedule, but I hope things will get better maybe, or I may have to call it for a little bit, but we'll see what happens. I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements, goodbye.